What up, what up? It's your girl Nia Athena, and welcome back to another Game and Chat. All right, so right now we are building some more apartments in Strangerville. This is a new world because I want to have some in each world, just, add neighborhood to it, You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about some serious stuff today. We got some serious stuff to really, discuss. And I just feel like I'm really actually experiencing this in real time. So like why not? So let's start with friendships, right? And why there's so much discussion around friendships now, especially on TikTok. I don't know if y'all peeped. Like it was a moment in time where they were talking about, friendships and girl friendships versus guy friendships. Yeah, but let's talk about like I'm going to talk about this from a personal perspective, right? Because lately it seems like a lot of these friendships that I did have or that was trying to maintain, they just haven't been hitting the same. Like, yeah, I have my lucky five, that I check on that I'm solid with, but it's like as far as trying to make new friends, I don't know. It's just like people are like very removed from the social world, I can say. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe it's because of COVID and the stuff that happened with that, and like just, but we're 3 years after that, and I don't think it's gonna ever be the same again. It's just like people don't know how to be normal. And I guess normal is subjective, but like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like, even like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I fell out with somebody that was super, super, super close to me, and this was had to be like at least a year and a half ago, and I'm still hurt by it. So like you can tell just by me saying that, I have a very genuine heart. I don't play with people's feelings, but unfortunately, when you are that way, people take that for granted and they do what they want to do. And at that point, I had to tell myself like, all right, I am a genuine heart, but I also have to move in a way where I'm not hurting myself, even if I am being genuine and nice and generous and stuff. I have to do it in a way where it's like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I have to not expect anything in return. Actually, I have to expect less in return because if I don't, if I don't, it's a wrap. Like it's gonna end up backfiring on me. So I'm at a point where it's like, honestly, like I don't even want to go. Like most people go on apps and stuff to meet people and stuff. I don't even really care to do that as much as I did at first when I was like newly, just trying to reevaluate my life and just surround myself with better people. I don't even care to go on those apps no more. Like I might go on there every now and then if I'm bored enough, but like nah, bro. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give. Like I feel like the people that are supposed to be in my life are the people I'm going to meet along my journey in real life and not on social media. And maybe some are on social media because everything in proximity is not always the best. But I don't know. I just feel like why even bother, because most of those things they're not personal. So when you're meeting people online, yeah, it's one thing to say, oh well, I like this, you like this, let's bond over it. But like when you're out in the world, like, oh my god, y'all, I want to meet somebody in a bookstore, I want to meet somebody in a record store, like I want to meet people like in places like that where I will find myself going. But also you got to go to those places to meet them. So that's where I'm at. I'm just like, well, trying to get out, but also I don't know. And then we just got snow. Like I'm in the Northeast, so we just got snow finally, which I'm not even mad at because we had a very full autumn, and now winter is here. Like yes, indeed. And also, I know it's Wednesday, but like, how did y'all Thanksgiving go? I feel like honestly, this year was really well. Like, it seems like I haven't heard any terrible stories, even though we always like to make fun and be like, oh yeah, I'm ready for Thanksgiving. Like, wherever come at me, oh, I got the comebacks on go. But also, I don't know, my Thanksgiving was very peaceful. I didn't have too much of like a pushback. Usually I have pushback when I have a bunch of people in my house because we are the party house and people are here literally all the time. But since I've been back home, it's honestly like it doesn't even bother me because I don't even be here a lot of the time. So when I am here, it's like, oh, okay, hey y'all, like what's good? Like, and it's usually brief, which I like that. Like people don't overstay their welcome too much anymore, which I am so thankful for. So like we had our Thanksgiving early, everybody was gone by 10 o'clock. I was like, oh yes, that's how I like it. Yeah, get out. Get out. So yes, that was very much my speed. I think Thanksgiving was really well this year. And honestly, like you can't go wrong when you're around family. I wasn't around all my family, but I was around a good portion. The good ones. You know what I'm saying? And that I can appreciate. That I can strive for every year. I'm not mad at that. So I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving too, because if not, just come to my house. We can hotbox. Just come to my house and we'll have a better one. We'll try again. All right. And also, if you had a Friendsgiving, how did that go? Because my Friendsgiving was lit. I ain't gonna lie, I had a good time. I don't know. It definitely gave a sense of community and I just love that for me. So I had to talk about it. Also, let's talk about what the pros and cons are of being the generous friend, right? So if you're like me, especially when you got it like that, like I ain't gonna lie, I be struggling. Like we all have our struggle moments, but when I got it like that, oh baby, I am so generous, especially with Christmas being around the corner. Like I've been asking folks what they want for Christmas. I've been trying to account for people who I know ain't getting me nothing for Christmas, but I want to make sure that everybody feels loved on that day. And the bills is adding up. The bills is adding up. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna try. Like I'm really gonna try my best to, just I don't know, like try to be grateful for people and show people that I'm grateful for them. But back to the pros and cons of that. So honestly, when you are the generous friend, like let's start with the pros. Let's start with the good stuff, right? I feel like yes, when you do things for people often, they eventually, they'll be like, dang, like this person is really there for me. I appreciate them. I'm gonna reciprocate that, especially when people got it like that. When people got it, it's easier to be generous, right? But honestly, the cons of that is the exact opposite. Like if you're generous to the wrong people, it could backfire on you. And like I was saying earlier, like people will take advantage of that. People will be like, oh, I can get this, that, and the word, da, 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 da. And it's just like, I don't know. I can't really be mad at it because like it's kind of human nature. Like if somebody's always doing something for you, you're going to expect them to keep doing that for you. And it's just what it is. Like that's why I'm spoiled now because my parents, my mama, she know. But now I'm just like, I don't know. I've come to a point in my maturity in my mind where I'm just like, look, whatever I do, it's out the kindness of my heart. However, don't think that you can get over on me. Like, I don't expect anything in return, but understand that what I'm doing, it means a lot to me. And if it means a lot to me, it should mean a lot to you too. And if it doesn't, oh baby, I will take it back. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't take stuff back. Like I don't really, because it's just like if I had the means to do it and I did it for you because I love you and I have love for you, I'm just gonna do it. Like I don't know. I just don't see the point in trying to renege on stuff because it's just like I'm genuine. And like I said, if I got it like that, sometimes I hate when I got it like that because I be like, dang man, I'm gonna be the biggest spender. Like, and it don't even be for me, like, cause trust and believe, I'm always spending money on myself. But like when it comes to other people, like I just love to see people's faces when they see that I care about them and that I cared enough to spend my hard-earned money on them. Like I just love that. And sometimes I be having to tell myself, like, girl, you need to chill before you be broke and then you be looking around because all these people got shit from you and they didn't give you nothing. So it's like, yeah, let me chill. Like, let me chill because I got trips planned. I still need money. And I'll be mad if I spend all my money on other people and then I don't even get half the stuff that I gave. And then I don't be having no money for my trip. Like, not over here. We're not doing that. So I'm trying to get back to my saving because I done spent a good lump sum last week. So I'm trying to chill this week and next week and every week up until the end of the year because, baby, look, listen, it's 5 Fridays in this December. Like, we have to chill. I have to relax. I mean, Jesus. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would not change being the generous friend. I love being generous because when you're generous and you start to surround yourself with other generous people, it just kind of, it's just like a win-win. Like we love each other, you know. Let's just keep doing things for each other. It's just fun. It's like a, he gonna trick and I'm a trick and I'm a trick bigger. He gonna trick bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's trick off each other. Like, I love that. Except I hate that word. So like, just ignore that part. But for reference, you know what I'm saying? I had to say it. Also, Black Friday was an absolute scam. And I am appalled because I am 21. This was my first Black Friday where I actually had money to spend. I had money to spend and things to get that I was just sure was going to have a great discount. I was going, like I was ready. This is my first Black Friday. I was ready to, back in the day, they used to be like, you got to fight for these prices. Like you have to, like they was really fighting for it. And so I was prepared. Like I ain't gonna lie. I knew a lot of people wasn't gonna come out just for the simple fact that like we're in a recession. But like I was ready. Like I had money to spend. And let me tell you, first of all, I had to get a new phone anyways, right? I got a refurbished phone though. I ain't get no new phone because we supporting Congo. I got a refurbished phone. I feel like they played in my face, literally played me, and took my old phone. Like I traded in my old phone. They still went up on the price. Didn't give me no like. I mean, I know it's a refurbished phone, so I wasn't expecting it to come in like a box or nothing. But damn, they ain't even give me no charger, no free headphones to go with it, nothing. Like I just feel like, and yes, it is an iPhone. It's a 13 Pro. Mind you, I just had an XS Max. I should have got a 13 Pro Max. I don't even think they had a Pro Max. But the simple fact that y'all didn't even give me no charger with the phone, y'all were just like, huh. And then took my phone. My phone was, I loved my phone. The only thing was my phone screen was a little messed up and it needed a new battery, which I don't know nothing about battery. I didn't know that they just be replacing batteries. I don't know phones like that. So I was a little, I was threw off because I'm just like, bro, I just gave y'all this much money and y'all ain't even y'all ain't even, I don't know, it was just bad for business. Like I would never buy another phone from them. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I got this new phone. I guess it's supposed to be better because it got 3 cameras and stuff, but it ain't no max. So my hands feel weird. I be mm-mm. Only thing I would say, the only Black Friday sale that I really like took advantage of that was like actually a good sale was on Casetify, because obviously when I get a new phone I have to get new cases and stuff because I be dropping my phone. Like I've broken so many phones in my life, like it's actually ridiculous. Like I can count on two hands how many phones I done broke, through, dropped, cracked. You know what I'm saying? So I have to get a case. And I love Casetify cases. Mind you, I had a case on my other phone for Casetify, but it ended up, wearing a tear. So I didn't have no case from Casetify for a minute. So I go in there and I'm like, maybe I should get the old case that I had before and get like another case. Do you know them cases was 50% off, y'all? Them cases, and mind you, Casetify cases are so like they're custom made cases. Not even trying to promo them, but they're custom made cases and they have extreme military grade protection. So them the type of cases I need because I be breaking my phones. So I'm like that. They was 50% off. So I got two of them this time, not just one. I got two, baby. Big money. Big money. He got money. Yes, no, for real. I got two. And they're really cool. So I can't wait till they come. I just hate that they take so long to come because it's like, bro, it's literally a print. Like at this point, it's a print. So just print it on a case and sit it. But like I said, it's military grade protection. So maybe they got to do some military work on it or something. I don't know, but I'm excited. That was like the best Black Friday sale I got. Probably like everything else was just BS. Like they talk about 20% off. Man, that is a regular freaking discount. I was expecting at least 50, if nothing, no less than 50% off is a Black Friday sale, I feel like. But 60, 70, 80 would have been great. You know what I'm saying? This economy, it would have been great. But they just they don't care about us. And I think the more that time goes by and the more that election season is coming up again, like next year and stuff, I start to see like they really don't, they playing in our face. And we got to do something about it, y'all. Because I know we just got here. I know. I'm tired too, y'all. I just became an adult. I just got able to buy alcohol. You know what I'm saying? But it's really up to us to change the trajectory, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody else gonna do it. Clearly, the generation above us ain't gonna do nothing. They don't care. And this, we gotta live in this world. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all seen that TikTok? It's like, I gotta live in it. You know what I'm saying? We got to do something, and we need to get some younger people in office, because them people is on their deathbed making laws. Like, it just, I don't, I don't know. Like, I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna change that fear into action, and I'm gonna do research, and I'm gonna understand like what's going on in the legislation, what I can do personally to try and change it, and also follow the money trail, y'all. Like, it's one thing to be like, vote, 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 but voting without knowledge is useless. Like, you're voting for a law that somebody else that they voted for put into place. Vote them motherfuckers out of office. Vote them out of office quick, and stop letting anybody tell y'all anything. Look at actions. See, this is why. But honestly, though, I feel like I can't really be too mad, because like, I understand that they don't teach the ins and outs of politics in schools, right? So when we talk about like, y'all don't know nothing about politics, y'all don't know how voting works, y'all don't know legislation, blah, 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 who can you be mad at? Because they're not teaching it in school. You literally have to do your own research. You have to do your own intensive research on people that are in office or want to be in office, and look at what they have pushed in the past and what was going on in the past. And because every 5 to 10 years there's a different societal standard. So like, even when we talk about the president, and just how he was pushing all these things back in the 90s, 80s, or whatever, about certain stuff that would not fly now, we have to look at that and really take that into account, because these people's opinions are not changing. They're just changing what they're saying to fit in with the times and the societal standards of this time, but they are not standing on business. So we, as the individual, this sucks, because it's like, you think we're in a democracy, but the more that I look at it, it's like, y'all want us to do all the work by ourselves, figure out everything, and then vote. Whole time the votes don't even matter, because we voting for electoral voters to vote for us that could change their mind. Like, bruh, it's so much BS within this system. And honestly, like, the more I know, the more I find out, the more I get pissed, because it's just like, bro, I just got here. And now we, as the younger adults that we are becoming, now we got to step up to the plate and pretty much just pick up the slack from all the older generations. And honestly, I wouldn't even preach to the older generations, because they know what's going on. And if they don't know, that's their fault. Y'all 30 and 40 don't know what's going on. You want to live like this, so keep on living like this. But me, I'm gonna do my research, and I'm gonna do what I can, and I'm gonna educate people that's my age too, because it's just like, it's only right. You can't do it alone. You know what I'm saying? But that's enough about that. Like, I just hate talking about politics. I just hate that it's so much like corruption, low key corruption though. Like, they playing in our face for real. If y'all really pay attention, they are playing in our face. So I encourage people who are my age, 20 through 25, please do your research, because we are the future. And the kids that's in school right now, they the future too, and they are struggling. They can't even read. So we got to do our part, man. We got to really be that example. We got to be the change we want to see. And that is my preaching for today. I'm sorry. Like, I had to get it off my chest. Like, I needed y'all to know, like, this is serious. Like, this is the world we finna be living in for the next 50, 60 years. Like, we got to do our part, because we're gonna regret it when we're old and decrepit and trying to figure life out in that sense. You know what I'm saying? And also, like I said, I keep saying this, 2024 is a year of change, a year of awakening, right? So in January, we got most of 2024 to figure out what's going on with these politics, and how we can, you know, use them to our advantage as people, as a people. You know what I'm saying? We got to stick together. We got to. But, I'm looking forward to 2024. It's coming slowly and steadily. Like, I'm not rushing it. but it's coming, it's approaching, and before you know it, you're gonna have to correct that 3. When you put the date on something, you're gonna have to correct 2024. And it seems like we've been kind of awaiting 2024 since 2020. Weirdly enough, like I know I have. Like as soon as they made Joe Biden the president, I was like, oh, I'm ready for 2024. Like, cause like at this point, But honestly, we just got to do our part. We have to do our part. We have to grow up and do our part. Otherwise, we are in for a doozy. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. But as you can see, I am pretty much finishing up this simple outdoor part of the apartments because it's just like I didn't want to do too much. I just wanted something like kind of because it's like this is supposed to be the richer part of Strangerville, so I kind of just made it like you know not too much because it's like I don't know. I just like the look of it. I seen it outside one day and I was like, I'm gonna build that. So this is what I came up with. Hopefully you guys like it. And I will see y'all in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoy these gaming and chats. Let me know what I should talk about in the next one. And I will see y'all later. Bye.